with GKM, the Phoenix GKM to be exact.
Exactly.
So let's let these people who don't know you yet get to know who you are. You are the Phoenix GKM. What does that mean exactly? What does that GKM stand for?
Well, I am, like she said, I am the Phoenix GKM. If you want to know what GKM stands for, it's actually very deep and sentimental to me. First off, G is for Gil. That would be my actual name. K, K-A-Y, that's my mother's middle name. And Marcels, that would be my cousin's name that actually passed away. So my name is actually an homage to them.
Okay, that is a very deep meaning. Yeah. But just for fun, what if the GKM had to stand for something else? Just three random other words. What would you make that GKM stand for?
Let's see. What else would it stand for? God craves money? No, that doesn't sound right. Sounds cool on paper, but that's not how this goes. How about, I don't know. What do the people think that GKM should stand for? How about that one? Let's do that. Let's throw it back at them. Let you guys create the acronym. But right now, it's all about being a phoenix, all about bringing that fire and rising through adversity.
Okay, so the Phoenix is about, rising up from the ashes, rising up from adversity, as you just said. Does it also have something to do with your style of wrestling?
I would believe that it all ties into each other. A phoenix is all about rising, coming from up underneath, having that fire. That's why every time you see me come out, have that high energy, explosiveness, and never say die type of attitude. And I'm always ready to risk it all, So yeah, the Phoenix, I try to embody that not just by namesake, but by my style in the ring as well.
Awesome. So it's got a pretty cool double meaning to it. I've also heard recently that you had an injury, and you were, you were a little, sad or whatever, get a little depressed. Of course, I think anybody would. And you got some wise words and some encouragement from a man named Bret the Hitman Hart. Is this true?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, last year I tore my ACL, tore my meniscus. I was gonna go down, and I was the ISPW champion at the time. Title that I never lost, by the way. But yeah, when I had to relinquish the title, I gave it up to the Hitman, Bret Hart. And he saw how hard I was working, and he told me that whenever it's time for you to come back, you're going to reclaim what is yours. So that 1 year was a journey, but it also embodies what I am and why I call myself the Phoenix, because you have to rise through the ashes. So anybody that's going through anything out there in the world, trust me, you're going to have to go through the fire, but when you get out to the other side, you're going to come out shining. Trust me.
That's awesome advice. I think that's why a lot of us watch wrestling. It's to, feel empowered by it. You guys are basically larger-than-life superheroes. So this is a question I love to ask people. If you had to cosplay one superhero, any superhero, in the ring, which one would you pick?
Cosplay a superhero in the ring? I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, so if I had to cosplay, I'm gonna go as Goku. I'll do something with these dreads. I don't know. We'll make it work. Kamehameha, baby.
Wait, so the GKM could stand for Goku, Kamehameha, and then Magic or Massacre or something. I don't know. Something along that. Yeah, we just figured it out. I think we just figured it out a little bit. That's cool. Goku, Kamehameha. Yeah, hell yeah. Something, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. Big Dragon Ball guy over here. Big Dragon Ball.
Awesome.
Goku is my OG. I always say that.
Hell yeah, love it.
Shout out to Akira Toriyama, R.I.P.
So you've pretty much been everywhere. You've been in ISPW most recently. You were a long-time Rise champion. Is that correct?
I was the first ever Pro Wrestling R-Rise champion. Like you said, I've been at ISPW. I've done a lot of work in ISPW over there. I'm a Grand Slam champion. Right now, I'm looking to get the ISPW Heavyweight Championship back this coming Thursday in Wildwood. It's going to be a great show. We got a huge TLC match, and that's where we're going to reclaim what is rightfully mine. But yeah, I've been up and down the East Coast, up and down the Northeast. I've had appearances in AEW, had appearances over in WWE. I've had appearances over here at AC Dub, going to get that Cruiserweight Championship. There's a lot going on right now. So right now we're still in that phase where we're just plugging away. So Anybody that's out there, anybody that's looking to book, holla at your boy. I'm coming to take everything that I deserve. But most of all, everything that I'm willing to earn. Any opportunity that comes, I'm going to come out there and smash it. Trust me.
Hell yeah. See, now I'm thinking the GKM starts for grind, kill it, and make it happen.
Grind, kill it, and make it happen.
Oh, there we go. Awesome. See, I like that we're getting to know your character. We're getting to let everybody else know who you are.
Yes.
So then we're talking a little bit about, being here, there, up, down, everywhere. That's pretty cool. You've previously worked with Danhausen and previously worked with Enzo Amore. Is this correct?
Yes, I have. Danhausen did indeed try to curse me. I got out the way. I managed to get out the way. But yes, I have been in the ring with a lot of top stars, and I'm just looking for more. We stay hungry on this side. The story is not over, Enzo, we got to run it back. I don't know what was going to happen with you, whether you're going to be leaving or not, but let's run that back one time,
Yeah, you got to definitely catch up to him before he leaves. And then let me ask you one more question on that same line of thinking. These guys that we just mentioned, Danhausen and Enzo Amore, they've been moving, let's just say, up and up the ladder. Do you see yourself eventually moving up the ladder, or are you just having a lot of fun here, or is it the sky is the limit for you? I guess the question is what do you really want to do? Where do you really want to go? And realistically, how soon would you like to be there?
Before I was in a rush to do everything, I got to get this by this time. I got to get this by this time. And even with my injury, I was kind of treating it like that too. So the recovery did not happen as fast as I would like. So that's when I had to realize, it's not about my timing. Everything is on God's timing. So whatever that's in store for me, that's where I'm going to go. So right now, God's in control, and everything has been beautiful this entire time. So whatever happens, whenever it comes, I'll just be ready for it, So the mantra, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. But when that moment comes, I'll be there for it.
Absolutely. I love your attitude. I love that you're basically I'm going to make it happen no matter what. I think that's the best attitude anybody could have, and I'm glad that you all are putting it out here. And thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you so much. Let's have a good one, all right?
Hold on. We got to do that we got to make sure they hear that that Phoenix catchphrase. You got to do that again right for the microphone.
Right now, you're rocking with the Phoenix GKM. You know what I'm saying? Damn right you know what I'm saying.
Love it.